Yo, YouTube. Welcome to another episode of Factually Opinionated. It's your boy DLee.
And your boy Bubba J.
And we are here to give you real sports talk. Hey, so NBA season over. Denver Nuggets is the championship. Won the championship. And now it's time for the real off season. It's time for what GMs really make their money. You know what I'm saying? This is what they here for.
That's what they're here for.
A week from now, or not now, but next week, it's gonna be the NBA draft, man, and this is when we really see who knows what they're doing. Two teams that really know what they're doing, the Nuggets and the Heat, they made it to the finals. So you really can win a championship off a good drafting. Even the Warriors, their whole centerpiece was drafted.
Indeed.
So it is up for us to help y'all to see what 85% of the GMs in the NBA don't see. Because there's certain archetypes and certain tropes that we see every year that GMs just consistently go for.
I mean, it's terrible.
And that's how you end up with some of these teams in purgatory. You know what I'm saying?
They start getting treated like coaches now, boy.
I'm trying. GM, I swear they need to. So we gonna break down 5 players we love, 5 players we hate, and we gonna give you the reasons why. And some of them you might be like, what? Don't worry, we got a code of conduct and some rules that we go by.
Indeed.
And if you go by these rules, you are guaranteed, to have a winning team.
All you gotta do is listen, man.
That's all you gotta do. So give them the first player that you feel good about, man.
Man, first dude I'm gonna showcase is Amen Thompson, man.
Amen.
I tell you, he got a lot of physical gifts, man. Just 6'7" at the guard position. He got the mobility, that unreal athleticism.
Yeah.
I mean, that type of athleticism don't grow on trees, man. I mean, you ain't gonna get that out of anybody else in this draft, really. You ain't gonna get that. He has all the physical tools. I mean, even on the court, his playmaking, the way he able to free himself, the way on that break, once you get on that break, it's done deal.
Yeah, he's a monster.
If you see him jump, you better get up out the way. You just get up for your own safety and for your own publicity, you know what I'm saying? And the only thing I knock him on is that shooting, boy. I mean, his shooting is abysmal. I mean, I swear, I can go out there, no warm up. I think I go toe to toe if not beat him. Toe to toe at least.
He got some of the worst shooting I've seen in the overtime league. He was airballing. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. He top 5 and was airballing consistently. It's crazy.
I don't know how that happened. I mean, that literally speaks to his talent, because you see he got all the rest of the tools, and you can't shoot a lick.
Yeah.
And you still, I mean, even Ben Simmons, he even shot mid-range, hitting the clinking there a little when he was coming in. He decided just to quit. Nobody told him to do that, but that's all he needs, and all that comes with practice. That's all they do, because shooting, that's all he got. That's all they do in practice anyway nowadays. That's all they do. All they do is practice. All they do is shoot around. All thing you gonna see is shootout. Around in practices today. So all they gotta do get that shot right. Because 6'7", that size and that athleticism, they ain't growing on trees.
Yeah, he was one of my guys I'm high on. The more I learn about him, the more I like him, man.
Yeah, man.
You stole one of mine, so I'm still one player I know we both like, man. We've liked him for years, and that's Imani Bates. 6'9", can score anywhere. That man is a 3-level scorer at the definition. He was getting KD comparisons when he came out of high school. I think that was a bit of a reach, but I see why they went there, because 6'9", 6'10" type players like that can score like that do not come around like that. We had the privilege of watching him in person, and I didn't realize how skinny he was.
Boy, he looked like Jack on an Applejack, boy. That boy, I mean,
I wanted to hand him a cheeseburger from the sidelines, man.
We call for help, boy.
Man, it is crazy, to see him being able to put up those type of points at that type of size is wild. I seen him at the combine. He was giving buckets. I think the fact that he went to Memphis, I think that little experiment Penny was doing down with there kind of held him back, because he's not a point. He's a bucket getter. He puts me in the mind of Ingram. If you if you want to see the upside of what he could be, he can be a Brandon Ingram
Real,
type player. You know what I'm saying? So I'm all for him, especially in the range they got him at. I'm seeing him anywhere from 50 to 55.
man.
I can see the niggas going scooping him and turning him into a great role player early on, and he's very young. So yeah, that's my guy. I'm always gonna root for Imani. So hey, that's my up. Now let's get on the negative sides of things, man. Who the first player you down on, man?
Man, let me see, man. I hate to be hard on him. I sure do hate to be hard on him, but I gotta do it just because it got to be said.
Yeah.
I know it's maybe dear to your heart, but
Yeah, I know where you going.
that boy Gregory Jackson, GG Jackson,
Man,
man.
shout out USC,
And
man.
shout
Shout
out to
out
him,
USC,
man.
man.
Her locals, but GG, man, physically 6'9", 220, 6'9", 225. He got that NBA body.
Already.
He got that the physicals. You can't put that past. I mean, he got that man body, and the boy just graduated 2 weeks ago. Man. that boy fresh out of the diploma, man. His paper still
and
won't
can jump out the gym.
jump
We
out the
seen him in
gym
person. That boy head was over the rim a couple times.
for real, man. Effortlessly. I mean, that's athleticism. That's not nobody. It's the comparison. You can't. But he's not as polished as I need him to be, man.
Mm-mm.
It's kind of like Amen, but worse. Worse. But Gregory, I see if you watch him throughout the season as a game cop, you see he developed his shot, boy.
Yeah.
He getting his dribbling better. He's trying to create more, but naturally he ain't got it yet.
Yeah.
I ain't calling the man trash or
No.
nothing, but of course he projected to be a late lottery or right outside the
Top
lottery,
15.
around that area. But he ain't polished enough for me,
Need one more year, man.
He just need one more. That's all
He
he
need
needs.
to come back, man.
Hey, that man diploma ink still
I
running,
know that
man.
NIL money is good. I know for a fact your NIL money is good. Run that thing back one more time,
bro.
man.
Hey, you ain't starving, brother. you ain't
you
starving,
is not
brother.
hurting. I promise.
Ain't
I
nothing to rush,
promise. He
man.
put me in the mind of Aaron Gordon. When I look at him, when Aaron Gordon came in, Aaron Gordon had that man child body too and was dumb athletic. And it took Aaron Gordon a while to find his way. Obviously, we see he a champion now, but man, it's just it's that same type vibe with him. When I think of GG, I think of him, man. Um, down players, man. I'm gonna shake the room. I'm gonna shake the room, man. I don't get the hype behind Brandon Miller. I'm sorry. I know he projected to be top 3 at the latest. It's just them 6'9" swing guard forward players, bro. I don't know what to do with them.
Stop.
On the high end, you can be Paul George. You can also be Darius Miller. You know what I'm saying? You can also be Marvin Williams. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be anywhere. I hate when the floor is that low and the ceiling is that high. Like he might be a good player. I've seen him. Obviously he in the SEC, so I watched him play. He's a great player, especially when his back was against the wall. But just top 3 is just I don't like him over Scoot. I don't like him over Amen. Like him and Cam Whitmore. Like I just don't know. I just don't know. But that's just me personally. He might just be good. I was the same way with Jabari Smith. Man, dribble with his head down. He gives me the same type vibes of Jabari Smith, and I don't really like that. You know what I'm saying?
Not top 3. Man.
Yeah, not top 3. Now, if y'all said top 10, I'll run with it. He probably be on my up list, but top 3 is kind of wild for me. So I'm down on Brandon Miller. But who you up on, man?
Man, I hate to be, to stick to the stereotypes, But I have watched this man,
Yeah.
Hey, but even if I didn't, if I haven't watched a million of this man play, I'm going Casey Wallace all day, every day.
Yeah.
You know why, man?
Yeah.
Them Turkey guards, in all we trust.
Yeah.
Man.
When times get hard, go get the Kentucky guard.
I live by that. And some of y'all GMs, y'all need to live by that.
I think like they only had like maybe 3 bad guards in the last 20 years. Like maybe the Harrison twins.
Yeah.
And like maybe one more. Like even Tyler Eulis was a bucket.
He was just short.
And he was just short, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the scouting report. He went to Kentucky.
He a Kentucky guard. And they're going late lottery.
Hey, it worked every time, man.
We can go through a list. Oh, how Tyler Hero doing?
Yeah.
Hey, SGA. Hey, how you doing? Hey, he pretty good, ain't he? Yeah, boy. Hey,
D-Book.
D-Book.
We can go De'Aaron Fox, like
way down. We can go all the way down the line.
Like Kentucky guards go dumb. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's all the scout report you need. But he give me Drew Holiday vibes, man. All around, gonna do Swiss it. He gonna do everything. I don't know if he exactly a point. I think he'd be better at the 2. But if you put him at the 1, he'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? So, next player I'm up on, I'm gonna go with Cam Whitmore.
Okay.
All right.
I like that.
And the reason I'm gonna go with Cam Whitmore is because just like the other stereotypes we had, Villanova forwards. Mm-hmm. Villanova forwards never do wrong.
They never do. Shout out to Josh Hart out there.
Yeah, shout out to Josh Hart.
Watch the video, man.
Shout out to Sadiq Bey. You know what I'm saying? When they from Villanova and they guards, they gonna be at minimum good role players. That's at minimum. And if you can get you a good quality role player in the top 10, especially with as many busts come through these days, you done did good, man. Good, so I'm gonna do the same thing you did, man. I'm gonna stick to the stereotype, man. Villanova, and then I love them because they can do everything. They be 6'7", 6'8", big body.
Yep. Like high school centers.
Yeah, man, they be big body. And they stretch the floor. They can rebound. They can pass. They can play a little deep. I'm like, yo.
Who don't want Joshua and Sadiq Bey? They go anywhere. Anywhere.
You take Sadiq Bey, and I tell you, all 32 teams would want him, bro.
All of them want him.
All 32 teams would want him. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Cam Whitmore for my second up on that one. All right. So, where you going with this one, man?
Man, I don't like being biased. I already got on your guy.
Yeah.
I go with my boy Derek Lively.
Man.
I ain't too high on him, man. I'm a Duke boy myself. I'm a Duke fan. All Coach K all day.
Yeah.
But them Duke big man, they just don't last outside of college, man. They just don't. I mean, I like them while they're in there, but when they get out, no, can't do it.
I'm gonna give y'all the same challenge that I gave him. Gave me the last good Duke big man.
We give you time to think about it.
I know y'all at home like, what? Zion and Tatum do not count because them are forwards. Yeah. I'm talking about legit big man. Who named the last one?
I give you one hint though. Here before I was living, man. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah.
Before I was living, bro. I mean,
I can't even be mad at that one. He picked his own team for that one. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk about nobody.
Oh man, it's just
he give me those Sky Labisi air vibes. You know what I'm saying? I just where he at?
I can't tell you, boy. As far as I know, he at the house. All I know.
I feel you.
I know he got traded. He was on the Kings. Then he went on to Trailblazers. I seen him on the G League team. And next time I heard he overseas somewhere.
I'm trying to tell you,
boy. Even the Dwight Howard didn't even call him over. So things shoot hard, boy. Throwing shooting bad. Boy.
I got one for you.
Go ahead.
And this has nothing to do with his skill on the court. Mm-hmm. This has nothing to do with basketball.
Okay,
it's just his name. Okay, we're gonna go with Mr. Grady. I don't want to say his last name because of YouTube violation, but Mr. Grady. We're gonna stick with that.
Yeah, we can stick.
We've already got like 4 teams that you can't go to. Okay, you can't go to the Jazz because of Colin Sexton. Okay, if you know, you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
Also, they got Rudy. They got Rudy on there. You know Rudy last name.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying. He also can't go there. Can't go to the Warriors. Kuminga. Grady, this has nothing to do with you. I've seen you play. You're a great shooter. You can do a little everything. I think you can be a serviceable role player.
For real.
But there's another stereotype going against you. You a white small forward.
And they only got one stereotype. And only one man.
Every time you get a white small forward that's between the heights of 6'8", 6'10", Gordon Hayward.
Every time.
I swear. I watched something and they said, oh, he reminds me of Gordon Hayward. That's only because he white.
That's all.
Y'all cannot tell me y'all can't find a black player that play like Mr. Grady.
I can't.
Okay? Y'all always do that. And then what y'all like to do is, when they overperform or when they play let me say play decent. When they play decent basketball, you get Chandler Parsons, you get Gordon Hayward, and now you got contracts you can't get out of.
Yep.
And I feel like Grady and Christian Braun from the same thing. Austin, same thing. all on that same trajectory. Just being overpaid forwards. Okay, 4 years, 85 million. Then the second year he hurt. Then now you're just stuck with him and you try to trade him. I see it. I'm sorry. It's not me, it's the NBA.
Continuous cycle, bro.
The NBA has done this for 10 years now. Okay? It happens every time. It's not me, I promise. The more you think about it, the more it makes sense. I know. I see your head moving now. You like, dang.
Hey, but he'll always be remembered.
His name is gonna be legendary. His jersey might be a top 10 selling jersey, depending on what demographic he ends up in.
Forget Jokic, Durant, Embiid, James, Grady number 10.
Grady gonna have a top 10 jersey easily. But yeah, that wasn't even basketball related. That was just white small forwards that can do a little everything. That's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. Shout out to Christian Brown. Shout out to Parsons. Shout out to Hayward. But we know how y'all go.
Y'all disappear, boy.
Give him a none, man.
Man.
Give him a none you down on.
Man, it's hard for me to do this now. I should go hot with it. That's why I should.
Don't do it.
I should go hot with it. That's why I should do it.
Oh, man. We don't allow on factually opinionated. It's a reason.
I might get a lot for this, but I just came up. He wasn't even come to mind before we even started. But I'm gonna start it out. Man, that boy Vic overrated.
Man, you need to stop that boy.
Vic overrated.
Man, come on now.
Hey, let me tell you.
Sam 8 foot wingspan.
How long? The longest person who lasts over 7'4" is either trash or only last for 8 years. Do you want that? Because
you got Yao Ming.
What? How much Yao Ming want?
I know he is weird day.
Look, with Victor Wembanyama, he is a wonderful talent. We ain't seen nobody like him.
They calling him the alien. That's his nickname. Not the unicorn. He's an alien. That's crazy. Not even
from this world.
That's crazy.
But it's hard for me to believe. It's real hard. He gonna be good. He is gonna be really skilled. He still needs some bricks in his pocket. But them knees, boy. These things right here.
You seen the workouts he been doing though? You don't believe in him?
Knees.
I know.
Hey,
it's gonna be
knees. Them things knock, boy.
It's gonna be different when Jokic just
that
turn around and drop. Like it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different.
I'm not saying he gonna be bad. I'm not saying he gonna be trash. I'm not saying none of that.
I'm gonna say Vic. He put Vic as a down. That's wild.
because you seen on ESPN and whatnot. Would it be a failure if he's not a top 10 player all time? Would it be a failure if he in a Hall of Fame?
Facts.
Y'all failed to take it to consideration.
Yeah.
You remember what y'all did with Zion early? He'll come around. We talked about that weight, Bo. Hey, one thing. Yeah. Skill set change over time.
Yeah.
Body, but the body don't change. The body been the same, Bo. And we know what work and we know what don't work.
Yeah.
Them knees, Bo. Hey, when you skinny, Bo, you don't got no cushion on them, man.
That's true.
Hey.
That's true.
Skill set, he may be one of the best players to ever come out.
Thanks.
He may be the best. I'm not questioning that. But the durability, hey, you know what the best asset is in the player is? Availability.
Yeah.
It's hard, man.
Hey, you ain't lying. Hey, he said Vic.
It's hard, tough. Man.
Let's switch to the positive. Let's get a little positive.
Yeah, boy.
One of my favorite personal players. Okay, he made me jump when I watched him play. Many players don't do that. Is Mr. Hawkins.
Yes,
from UConn. Okay. Hey, the league is a 3-point shooting league. The boy can shoot in a phone booth. Okay, you put him in a phone booth, the jumper getting off. All right. I don't know what team in the NBA don't need that. Like, okay, first of all, what school he at? He at UConn. Who else went to UConn?
You remember?
Give me. Who the best shooter from UConn?
Hey, shoot. Hey, let's.
You got Ray Allen. You got real.
And don't even Kimber.
Like even Kimber. Like
man.
one thing UConn, let me tell you about UConn. UConn is a weird school. UConn can produce small guards, okay, combo forwards for some reason, and then centers that can protect the paint minus Hashim to be.
Yep. And can rebound.
And can rebound. Like if you need, like it's certain. Don't get the athletic freaks from UConn. That don't work out. You got Balt Knight. I don't like Andre Jackson. He ain't on my down list, but he a none I ain't big on. But if you go small guard, shooter, big from UConn, it works for some reason. It's weird. And I watch Hawkins. He got the off ball movement of a rip, of a Ray. He got the confidence. You seen what he was doing in the tournament. I think he shot like 50% for the tournament. Like he was going dumb out there. Stupid, bro. I don't see what team don't need him. I hope he fall to a 17 and the Lakers can get him, because him off ball would make everything so much easier. So I am to the moon with Jordan Hawkins. I am to the moon.
I like that, man.
Give him another up, man.
A little up, boy. Well, I saw I brought a little heat last time.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, I don't even know where you.
My pants started.
I don't even know where you finna go now. You done went down on Wemby.
You know, I ain't gonna go that hot no more, man. I like Taylor Hendricks, man. I really do.
He's weird to me.
He is.
Like,
I like Taylor Hendricks.
I like it because you don't know where he finna be.
You don't know. I like a little mystery. Yeah. Because them players like that, it can go real good.
Or
real bad. I see a little bit more good in him.
Yeah.
I see a little bit more good if you go to the right team, depending on how it falls. Because Dallas, man. You hear the man. Because with Dallas, you know what they did with Dorian Finney-Smith, man. You know the role they put him in.
Same role.
Just put him in the same role. Just let him grow within his role. You know, don't throw him out there. You know, just expect him to do all that. Like what he said earlier. I forgot he was dealing with. My mind went that quick. The man was compared to Marlon Brandon Miller.
Yeah.
If you put him in the right role, he gonna grow. At least with Brandon Miller, you know, we don't. He projected to look like Jabari Smith Jr. As we seen towards the end of the year, Jabari Smith. He coming up a little bit.
He got it going.
Yeah. He got it going now. But with Taylor Hendricks, he's the type of player I just see just quality. You know, a quality player that, you know, anybody don't mind needing.
Yeah.
A player, you know, them players that just keep a job.
He gonna be a glue guy.
Yeah, he gonna
be
a glue guy.
Or connector. That's what they call it now, connector guy.
Yeah, and those type of dudes win championships. Yeah. Everybody need one. Yeah. Hey, Taylor Hendricks could be that guy, man. Yeah. Just keep that job.
I'm a cheat because I got another up. Because I ain't really down on too many people in this.
Not really much. I had to stretch a little bit.
Yeah, but you stretched with Wemby. Yeah, what you did. I'm up. And shout out to South Carolina. I support Carolina Hoopers. Gortman. I don't know if y'all know about Jazine, however you say it, Gortman. I watched him in high school. The boy, dumb fast. You know what I'm saying? That boy fast. But when he got in the combine, he been taking everything. That boy gonna play some defense. I love defensive-minded point guards because you always need them. You always need them. The boy can handle, the boy can shoot. He a dog. I think they got him. I'm looking at the big boy now. He at 55, which means he at the back end of the second round. You get something like that, you put him in. I know he probably gonna be developmental. He gonna end up in the G League. You let him get in the G League and he get comfortable, you gonna have a problem with your hands. I'm tired of everybody doubting the 6'5" and under point guards. Everybody feel like they point guard gotta be. No, they don't, man. No, they don't, man. You can be 6'3", 6'4", and just be good at what you do, man.
Shout out to Javon Carter, man.
Shouts out to him, Javon Carter. He from the school of Bob Huggins, full court press defense. Shout out to him and Miles McBride. I get into that whole West Virginia defense, but I'm gonna leave that alone, man. But Gortman, that's one to keep your eye on. Not just because he's from South Carolina, I ain't biased. But hey, he gonna be one of them. Just give him time and let him go to the right team. Throw out up or down, whatever you want to go. One more for you, man.
One more, man. I'm trying to see. I'm just gonna give love to this brother. I'm just gonna give love to Scooter, man.
Yeah,
I love Scooter. Because nobody,
he getting slept on now.
He getting slept
on. It's getting crazy out
here. Dropping a 3 and 4. but it's partially due to the incompetence of GMs. Partially.
Scooter gonna hurt some feelings.
He will.
Scooter gonna hurt some feelings. He got that dog.
He said it for months now. He believe he
said
number one. He number one. Forget that man up in France. He here. You know what I'm saying?
He got that dog, and he built like a linebacker.
For real, man. He looked like a lion.
I started to say the Steelers need a linebacker. We need a middle linebacker. Hey, if this basketball don't work out, bro, throw some pads on, bro. You be treacherous, bro.
Go to the side, man.
Oh,
Scooter, man, he got all that tool. He got all them tools. Yeah. What you want in a point guard, he got.
I see franchise point guard.
I see that right there. You remember when John Wall, when he walked in there? That's what I see.
That's similar.
That's what I see him. Yeah. Well, he got all them tools.
He gonna continue that freak point guard. You know, he gonna continue that lineage. You know, after Ja, man. So I love him, man.
Yes, sir.
But hey, man, this is factually opinionated. This has been our favorite players in the draft, up and down. Please check us out. Soon we will be doing a rebuild of all the NBA teams. We're gonna be doing them by we probably gonna do it by conference and divisions and stuff like that. But please look out for your favorite team, man. We're gonna tell y'all how to get to the playoffs. It's not hard, I promise. It's not that hard. Well, some teams it's hard to know, but some teams y'all right there, man. So please stay tuned. Please like, subscribe, share with your mama, your daddy, your brother, the aggravating co-worker, anybody that interested. And we'll be here later.